Hi everybody, to another edition of David's World today. And today I'm going to be teaching you how to properly lube a scooter Kickstarter. Now the tools that you're going to need are a screwdriver, Phillips, to take off your air box, your extension, and 8mm socket for this particular model, which is a Honda Metropolitan. A 1/4 from 3/8, I believe, adapter, because this side would slide onto that, and this side that slides onto that. Now you're gonna need some grease. I got some multi-purpose grease from Valvoline up at my work that I bought, a ratcheting wrench, and something to apply the grease with. Alright, now to get things started off, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I only have 4 on there, screws that you have to undo with your Phillips screwdriver. To get your air box off, that way you have access to the rest of the screws on the kickstart. Make sure not to misplace any of your screws, because if you do that, you're in a sense screwed when you try to put it back on. You need screws to hold it all together. Alright, 1, 2 more to go. If you follow me on Facebook, you'll see a live video that I posted of me working on this thing stripped all the way down. I cleaned every single last inch that I could reach traditionally. Plastics, frame. Alright, let's see. You move it like that, and your air filter falls out. If yours does that, if it's a Metropolitan, you just slide it back in like that, this side facing out, because the air flows in through there. Let's see, air flows in through here. Or does it? Nope, flows in through this side right here. Gets sucked in through here, and that's what cleans the air. Alright, now to get to the ratcheting wrench and the bolts on the kickstart. Now this should be very easy to move, but it's not. So what you're going to have to do once you get this taken off, it would help if I actually set it to the right direction. Let's see, how many bolts are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Once you get all those 6 bolts off, you should have access to the internals, where your rollers, your belt, and all that are at. You don't have to worry about those. We're just focusing on the kickstart gears at the moment. Now when you get down to the last screw that's holding it all on, there's going to be a lot of weight on it, so you would like to be able to use your left or right hand, whichever hand you're more dominant with, and hold up the actual unit itself, the plate, against the body. It'll make moving the screw a whole lot easier, and it'll save you from that dropping off like dead weight. Down to the last 2 screws here. As you can see, I got my hand positioned on it, so when it does come out, it comes out smoothly and does not hit the ground, scuffing anything. Now, it's 15 years old, so it doesn't really matter that much, but I'm a perfectionist. I don't like my stuff messed up. I try to make stuff as clean as possible. Now, you should have access to the inside. This is the gears right here that actually move when you're kickstarting your scooter, right here. Now the goal is to get lube right in through here on these gears. And let's see, let's move this back some. Let's move this down. show you guys. We need to get some lube right in through here, so that way when these gears meet, right in through here, if you can see it, hold on. When these gears touch each other and move along each other, they'll be able to move freely. Okay, now for the fun part, messing with the lube and getting that all dirty. Alright, let's angle you guys so you can see this. There we go. Alright, you want to take your lube, or your grease, whichever you want to call it. Get your brush, put a little bit on there. If you can see, that's a nice amount. And let's see, take your gear, if you can see that, just dab it on there lightly. Make sure it's spread pretty good. So that way when you put it back in and it's on the gears moving, it'll move freely. Now some people, if you're in a pinch and all you got is brake cleaner or carb cleaner on you, that will work too. But I recommend getting a lube that's gonna last you a long time, because this stuff, when it comes to the carb and the brake cleaner, that stuff, it's good for a temporary fix if you're stuck somewhere and you only have that and you need to get it moving. But for long term, if you want it to move freely for a good portion of time, you want to be able to take and put some grease on there. If you don't do that, it'll start locking up and seizing up on you again, and you don't want that. Alright, there's just a little clip right here, just in case y'all's little spindle thing, can't remember exactly what it's called, it connects to the grooves that actually turns the engine over. If that falls out, all you have to do is just put this spring, put this right back in here. There's a little notch right here where this goes in. Just slide that down in there, and hopefully it stays up. If it doesn't, you gotta fiddle with it a little bit. There we go. That holds that in place. Now you move your kickstart back down until they touch. You might want to move that up some, and then slide it back down. You want to move that down with your thumb, and then take this, slide it right back into there where the gears meet and where this is locked in. 1 second, that's being stubborn. There we go. The gears lock in. That keeps it from turning, that big notch. And it should move freely after that. Now, once you get all that done, just do the beginning steps, but in reverse. Make sure you have all your nuts, and if you don't, try and find them. I always keep mine in a consolidated area. Well, when you're doing it in reverse, you need to put the kickstart back on the panel itself first, and then the air box. I think y'all get the general message of it. I'm gonna pause this video right here, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like when I'm actually kickstarting it. Be right back. Alright guys, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe down below if you're new. If you're not new, give me a suggestion down below what you'd like to see next. Alright, this has been David's World. I'm glad y'all stopped by. Have a nice day.